Commemorate this D-Day, June the 6th, the 41st anniversary of the invasion of Normandy. Now let's go back to the ring announcer, Chuck Hall. Now we'll postpone that just for a moment now as the Bugle Corps make their way in. Don King, who put this show together tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please present your American flags as the United States Marine Corps Band presents our national anthem.
with the main event for you in just a moment. We're eagerly awaiting the main event tonight for the World Light Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, ranked number 7 by the WBA, Diamond Jim MacDonald from Nashville, Tennessee, has stepped into the ring. He is unbeaten in his 16 professional fights, 15 by knockout. And there he is, the young man, reaching for a piece of glory tonight, if he can get it at the expense of a great one. Michael Spinks put St. Louis out of that Olympic crowd of 1976 to a World Light Heavyweight Championship at a pro record of 26-0. But we saw other people with their hands full, seemingly. The young man Hernandez against Ramirez, and of course the upset scored by Ratliff over De Leon for the Cruiserweight Championship tonight. So all things are possible in this game.
You never know, especially when you have a kid that's a banger like he is. If he can punch as good as all his assistants walking into the ring with him, then we're in real good action. Because they got the red shirt brigade going out there.
Well, it is a chance that Carl Williams had against Larry Holmes recently. Acquitted himself very well, not given any kind of real hope by most knowledgeable people. He really did press Larry Holmes and make him think about whether or not he would continue.
I tell you, they're having some problem with the ring. There's some loose boards in there. It happened earlier on. And they're checking the ring out right now because in the middle of the ring is a couple of loose boards, and the commissioners are in the ring right now. We might have a little bit of a problem over there.
Notable. But in the middle of it all, the madness, the ring announcer, Chuck Hull.
Representing the Nevada State Athletic Commission at ringside for the next contest of the evening are Mr. Sid Rogich, Mr. Art Lurie, Dwayne Ford, Freddie Little, and Sammy Macias. Representing the WBC, Jose Suleiman, and representing the WBA, Senors Alberto Aleman and Gilberto Mendoza. The officials assigned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission for the next bout of the evening. The judges are Dave Moretti, Dalby Shirley, and Lou Tabak. The timekeeper is Charlie Roth. Counting at the knockdowns, James Broadfoot. The attending physicians at ringside, Drs. Donald Romeo and James Game. And your referee is Davey Pearl. This is the co-feature event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the Undisputed World Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee. Ranked number 7 by the WBA, he is an all-Marine champion, weighing 172 1/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 16 wins, no defeats, with 15 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the challenger, Diamond Jim MacDonald. And in the red corner, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing an even 175 pounds. He too is undefeated in his professional career, 26 wins, no defeats, with 18 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Michael Spinks.
Is the tale of the tape, the comparison. MacDonald 3 years younger, Spinks a couple of inches taller, a couple of inches in reach advantage. Michael Spinks weighing in 3 pounds heavier than the challenger has tonight. And of course, Michael Spinks having to fight back from a personal tragedy, the loss of his fiancée, leaving him with their 2-year-old daughter, and he says now he's finally shaken the depression from that tragedy of his life and finally wants to fight again. He has not been very active as light heavyweight champion. Ed Ames here at ringside tonight, along with a host of other notables and celebrities. Michael, Leon Spinks, the brothers, who won gold medals in Montreal. Leon with a somewhat checkered professional career, but Spinks has won everybody's respect, and out he comes for the first round against MacDonald. This is scheduled for 12 rounds. MacDonald has not fought the caliber of opponent despite his 16-0 record with 15 knockouts that, of course, Spinks had. but his last bout got him here. He was impressive in it. Against Cleveland Watkins, a contender in Atlantic City back in April, knocked him out of the 7th round. That earned him this bout.
Diamond Jim is tight as a drum. He's going to have to get loose or going to get knocked out because he's not just doing anything. It's too tight. Got to let his hands go.
It really is. You can really see it.
That is understandable, of course, in this situation. What an opportunity for him. Against one of only 2 undisputed world champions, Michael Spinks, the light heavyweight king. The little man in the middle who's handled many big fights over the years, referee Davey Pearl.
That's a little big man in there. That fella really can, a real excellent referee.
Sure is.
And he really knows how to handle big guys.
Both obviously feeling each other out, although Spinks exhibiting a great deal more confidence as he goes about his task of doing that in his first round. MacDonald lost his balance and lunges, almost spilling Spinks with it. You can see not many blows have landed.
Michael's jab is just window dressing. He's looking to fire that right hand right behind it. And MacDonald's so tight that he's going to catch one of those.
He really is. He's tighter than Ratliff was. He recovered to win the cruiserweight title from De Leon a while ago. But MacDonald's got to loosen up a whole lot more against this man, Michael Spinks, with 30 seconds to go in the first round now.
Well, Spinks' lack of inactivity is showing also because he's missing by a wide margin, a lot of punches.
MacDonald bangs to the body of Michael Spinks. As Spinks continues to pursue him around this Las Vegas ring. Looks a soft left hand, doesn't follow with the right hand. Now just 5 seconds left in the first round. It is scheduled for 12. Michael Spinks and Jim MacDonald, the World Light Heavyweight Championship, goes to a second round after a very uneventful first.
Having a problem with the ring where the inside padding is separating. That's the padding on top of the ring floor. So they're trying to push it together. Someone might trip over that middle of the ring. That's where the problem is.
The only noteworthy item in the first round was the expected tightness of the challenger MacDonald.
Funny thing, Spinks having trouble figuring this kid out. There's a little bit on the awkward side. He's zigging and zagging when he ain't supposed to. The Spinks can't time this kid so far.
So far, you know, but Michael's one of the few fighters today that I think uses all his given God, attributes, his height, his reach, uses it to his advantage, and I think it's like you say, MacDonald right now is kind of awkward and moving around a lot, but I think Michael will figure it out soon.
Well, you raised a key point earlier as Spinks fires out 2 good-looking jabs there to MacDonald. That Spinks has not fought very much. He turned down a chance to fight Larry Holmes for $1 million. Said he didn't have enough time to prepare in 3 weeks, so he's into this one now.
Well, I talked to Michael yesterday, had lunch with him, and he's looking to hopefully make that fight because he does want to fight Larry Holmes.
Fighting a relatively inexperienced opponent tonight in MacDonald. A minute left of the second round. Spinks taking charge more and more. Trying to open things up. Trying to carry the attack more to the challenger.
The longer this fight goes, the more confident MacDonald's going to go. And its only reason is because of the inactivity of Spinks. He's not sharp yet, and MacDonald's is not taking advantage of it.
You think Michael Spinks could use a few rounds here tonight?
I don't think he wants to use a few because this kid looks like a very heavy puncher.
They get all tangled up again with MacDonald's head down low with 20 seconds to go in the second round. Looping left, let a shot to the body, blocked on the elbow of Spinks. As he continues to fire out the jab and try to set his man up. With now just a few seconds left in the second round here in Las Vegas. At the bell to end this second round, we'll have a word from your local station. For the third round, still looking mighty tense, albeit understandable, against Michael Spinks. He's bent on proving he's the best fighter in the business, pound for pound. He wants that recognition before he retires.
MacDonald loosened up, believe it or not. He landed some good left hooks to the body, so he's a two-handed puncher. So Michael's got to be a little careful with this kid.
Jab, jab, jab. That's the Spinks motive right now as they get tangled up again. First 35 seconds of this third round.
One mistake that I see MacDonald making is he keeps trying to score with a lead right hand. He could get countered very easily.
Coming after Spinks there.
I'll tell you, when he beat Willie Edwards, he was taking a bad licking, Carlos, and then he stopped Willie Edwards. So it's a mark he's a good banger anytime.
He's got that heavy punch you talked about. You sure get the feeling this one isn't going to go the distance. They can both bang.
That was what you call bend him over, Nelly. Good grab job.
Put a little pressure on him. Put your weight on him.
Right.
MacDonald's done that a few times tonight. Spinks quickly lashes out the left hand and digs 3 solid rights to the rib cage before Pearl finally separates them.
Got a cut over the right eye.
Little redness in MacDonald's face.
No, it's a cut.
Looks to be beside the eye or up in the corner. About a minute left in this third round. MacDonald showing pretty good hand speed there in reaction to Spinks' thrust. But Spinks continues to come. MacDonald looking at Pearl as Spinks takes 4 free shots to the body, the ribcage. The jab again.
MacDonald can't afford to relax those clinches. That's where Spinks is doing a job on him with those back shots in the back.
Looping left scored by Spinks. Blood still beside the eye of the challenger MacDonald, beside the right eye. So as this third round comes to an end, they'll watch me around one more time to the bell, and in the corner of MacDonald, they're watching how they go to work on that cut beside his right eye. You're a pretty good judge of these things. What does it look like, Angelo?
Well, it's a cut right in the corner of the eye. It's a shot, it's a cut you can take care of it. You can put some pressure on it like he's doing right now. And that's what he's got to do. But you got to press it with a gauze pad first, put the medicine in, then some more pressure will stop that cut. It's not a bad cut.
Not yet. MacDonald, who put himself into the hands of Emmanuel Stewart of the Clark Gym to try to further his professional boxing career. You might see here how this cut first began.
Double jab and bring it back high, okay?
Boom, right hand, right there. Started his problems in that third round. Done a pretty good job of cleaning it up. So they'll send him out against this man, Michael Spinks, the rating light heavyweight champion, for the 4th of 12 scheduled rounds.
MacDonald's got plenty of guys rooting on him. Got 2,000 Marines here.
That's right. He's an ex-Marine, and that's one of the reasons that they are here, along with the commemoration of D-Day. Spinks Michaels to work on him now, scoring effectively.
One thing MacDonald can't do is reach for Spinks, but then he's going to wind up getting nailed with a real good uppercut, which he knocked out quite a few people with that left uppercut.
Boom, he hits him with a hard right coming up at him in the first minute of this fourth round.
The thing that Michael does very well is he stands straight up and he uses the height, he uses that leverage coming down with his right hand. And when a guy comes in on him, he has that vicious uppercut that he's knocked out a couple of people with.
Spinks is going for pay dirt every punch right now. Everything's a home run.
Beginning to tattoo his man more and more as the fourth round progresses. Chopping right to the head. MacDonald thinks better of that effort. Midway in the round.
That's what MacDonald's got to do. He's got to gamble, go for broke. But he don't have a prayer right now unless he goes out and gambles.
Welcome, KTVT, Channel 11 in Dallas. Hope you're enjoying this little Spinks. Pours it on MacDonald again. Near the 2-minute mark of the fourth round.
That's right, Angelo. He doesn't have a prayer fighting outside. He's got to come in and take a gamble, put the hands into the propeller, and let's see what happens.
Good puncher, Carlos, either hand. But he's got to let the hands go or forget it. A couple more like that, it's all over.
He's just taking far too much, far more than he's giving. Jim MacDonald, the challenger. Chopping right hand by Spinks. Another one to the side of the head of MacDonald. 2 jabs, then the following right by Michael Spinks, the reigning champion. Scoring freely here in the closing seconds of this round. MacDonald counter punching, hoping to catch him. But Michael Spinks very much in command at this stage as the fourth round draws to a close in this title bout. The challenger MacDonald comes out for number 5 against the champion Michael Spinks. And Spinks way ahead at this stage, no question of that. But MacDonald has the power to catch him unless Spinks totally takes him apart.
The last round was the beginning of the end because I was watching MacDonald and he was watching the sound, the girl with the round card. I know it's only the 5th round, so it's kind of rough.
That guard up, but it's penetrated by that quick jab of Michael Spinks time and time again. 3 shots now with the left hand of Spinks. Right thrown by MacDonald in response. He lashes out at Spinks.
Hurt him with that right hand.
He did sting him. Totally unexpected. Time to round off balance.
Definitely hurt him with the right hand.
From nowhere that right came. And that, of course, is the potential with this man. You can outclass him if he nails you with the right, you can be in trouble. And that's what he's got to do. MacDonald looked like he was going nowhere until he landed that right. It's changed the tone of this round dramatically. Now it's MacDonald carrying the action to a stunned Michael Spinks. MacDonald's been behind before, but he's got that good right hand we talked about. That's 115 of the 16 fights for him.
I think that right hand got the attention of Michael, but he's not gambling no more. And this kid's going to nail him with that one punch.
Now he comes after him, stings him with the right. He's got him hurt on the ropes, and down he goes. MacDonald down on one knee. A dramatic turnabout after Spinks had been stunned earlier by a damaging right by Jim MacDonald. Now the challenger is up at the count of 8. And Pearl will let them continue. MacDonald coming back toward the center of the ring. Trying to hang on now. He was hurt. There's the time remaining in the round. Will MacDonald get through it? He hangs hangs on as Spinks bangs to the body and sends the left through. Up near the shoulder of MacDonald. Looping left, misses the right, hits him though. He's stunned again. He staggered with that blow. MacDonald just barely hanging on here in this 5th round. Holding on now as he slips down the trunks of Michael Spinks. Pearl gets him up again.
Michael plays 175 pounds on him.
There's the right by Spinks, trying to end it right here if he can. There's the time remaining. Spinks coming back valiantly in this round after being hurt himself. Can't quite polish this man off as the bell ends the 5th round. But what action here. Whoa. And there is Jim MacDonald amazingly still in this fight. 30 seconds ago, I would have bet against it.
That's the mark of the puncher. And the way he went down, he got up. I think the referee wanted to stop it. He says, no. You know that guy's a Marine.
Yeah.
That's right.
With 2,000 more here to cheer him, is he tough?
Well,
but he did hurt Michael Spinks, Carlos, earlier.
He almost turned that whole fight around with the one right hand. And you know what? He didn't really connect with it. It was more of a glazing right hand, but he can really punch.
You're going to have to fight if you
This is what you're talking about now. Out of nowhere, bang, that stunned him and turned around, completely around for a while as MacDonald became the aggressor until later on when Spinks nailed him.
You look great when you fought.
That was the beginning of trouble for MacDonald. As he finally went down, but did finish the 5th round. Here is the 6th. Oh, what a start. Spinks can sense it.
They both missed right hand. If they had both landed, would have had a double knockdown.
They were heavy right hands, but Spinks is doing the scoring of the two here against the game challenger to his championship, MacDonald, who now swings into action with a combination that has Spinks running for cover. What a bout! They're letting him all hang out here in Las Vegas.
He is a good puncher with both hands, MacDonald, because he was hurting him with a left hook in close also.
Bang, another
They're both trading right hands. Whoever lays is going to be a knockdown.
Now Spinks has to cover up again as MacDonald finds that extra reserve. It comes from nowhere. Back and forth they go into the 6th round. It is scheduled for 12. The title at stake, the World Light Heavyweight crown held by Spinks.
MacDonald has an amazing chin himself because he's taking some shots from Michael.
He sure has. It's tee-off time both ways.
This is what's called bombs away.
Oh, that's what MacDonald has to do. He's
got to.
He's got to gamble. He's got to just bomb away and hope that he'll get lucky.
He didn't come here to win this on points. Shoulder to shoulder. Up come those hands so quickly. Combination by Spinks. Digs the left hand to finish that little volley of blow. Pearl talking to MacDonald again about his condition. He takes 3 good shots. Then comes back after Spinks. Carter punching his way out of difficulty. Goes after him again. Spinks can't believe what this man is doing in response.
Marines are loving this.
A couple of rounds ago, I would have guessed they would not be fighting now. MacDonald takes that left hook from Spinks. Hangs in there for more, takes another one. Less than 30 seconds to go in an exciting 6th round. Blood again around the right eye of the challenger MacDonald. That surfaced 3 rounds ago and is more prominent now. Trying to cover up from the barrage from Michael Spinks. But MacDonald, make no mistake, has hurt the champion as well. Certainly in this round he has, as it winds to an end. Number 6. MacDonald looks almost exhausted. But back he comes to take the action of Michael Spinks in round 7 with the light heavyweight title at stake. Spinks going back to his formula of jabbing, trying to set something up. MacDonald counter-punching now with a flurry of blows.
Remarkable puncher. I didn't think he was coming out for the round, Carlos. I really didn't. I thought they were going to stop the fight, to be honest with you. But this kid is that kind of a puncher where he's in the fight.
Well, he looked dead in the corner. He looked like he wanted to quit, and he comes out now, and he's doing his thing. That's what he has to do, is just throw combinations. If he's got that knockout shot, he can get it in.
He's taken some awesome shots from Spinks. One of them did take him down for an 8 count a few rounds ago, but here he is, continuing on into the 2nd minute of the 7th round.
I think he has to land a big shot again, and I'm positive that Davy Pearl's going to step in on this fight.
There's no point even scoring it because Spinks obviously has the lead, but MacDonald knows he can catch him with one blow and turn it around. If he can survive.
This guy's got a tough chin. I think Michael should start working the body maybe and try to loosen him up.
Michael's got to be very careful not to get nailed by this kid, because he is a pure banger. But not only the right hand, the left hand.
Chopping blow by Spinks there. MacDonald leans in and comes for more with more blood now pouring
Don,
beside his eye.
that was no chopping blow. That was a Sunday punch. And the kid took it right on the chin.
That
got
was
a great chin.
That was a rocket.
And there he is. Body, head, MacDonald combination. Spinks back with the left to the body.
Spinks showing wear and tear with the way he's missing those punches. He's wondering what's keeping this young man up.
I have no idea. There's that right again. He hangs on after that one.
I think everybody in this place is wondering what's keeping him up.
Time called by Pearl. He'll go back for a medical evaluation perhaps in the corner. Have the ringside doctor check the eye of Jim MacDonald. And also how MacDonald is generally. All right. We'll let it continue. Down he goes. Spinks flashes out at him. MacDonald is down on all fours.
With a double right hand. Both right hands landed.
There was a right hand right on the button. MacDonald got hit right on the button.
Look at him get up and dance around his Spinks
Wow.
from the corner saying, "Are you still here, man?" MacDonald says, "Yes, I am."
Wow.
And MacDonald takes it to Spinks at the bell. We'll be back after a word from your local station. It's a race back. A furious light heavyweight title bout with Spinks.
That's there now, and the manager said, "Give it all you got, Marine."
They're telling him, urging him to keep unloading. You're going to nail him and hurt him again, as MacDonald has before. But of the two, certainly, MacDonald has absorbed the heavier blows and received the bigger punishment. You're going to have a couple of very sore fighters when this one's over. What a brawl.
And here's another fight where we didn't expect nothing, right, gang?
Not this
MacDonald, what a fight.
Great action tonight. An outstanding card for the Riviera in Las Vegas. Capped by this one for the light heavyweight championship. MacDonald, Spinks again. Goes to the body and now pursues it. Spinks, just when he thinks he has it made, gets stopped. He fires a right back. All out war in the center of this ring.
Spinks is really hurting. This kid's really putting hurt on Spinks, and he's losing his leverage in his punches also.
There's the left by Spinks, and down goes MacDonald again. Patted flush on the face as MacDonald is down once more midway in this 8th round, and up he pops like a jack in the box.
He's incredible.
No, wait a minute, it's stopped. Davy Pearl says no more. MacDonald has finally had to bow out of this fight, as Spinks is probably the most thankful man in the world that Davy Pearl did that, because the danger of getting nailed was ever present, even when MacDonald was hurt so badly.
I think that last left hook broke MacDonald's nose.
Exactly. He grabbed his nose.
Yeah.
I think it broke his nose.
Broke his nose, that last left hook. I think that's what happened to the youngster.
Wow, what a fight and what an ending. We'll be back here in Las Vegas right after this.
One more thing. All right.
We just found out that Booby here drinks the same beer as me, Corky, Sparky, Buck, and Boom Boom. Light beer from Miller. Now, Booby, Buck, and Boom Boom like light because it's got a third less calories than the regular beer and it's less filling, while Corky and Sparky drink it for the great taste. So Boom Boom, Buck, and Booby don't necessarily drink it for the same reason as Sparky and Corky. They all agree that light's the best beer to buy. Isn't that right, Booby?
You bet, Boom Boom.
Right, Bart?
You got it, Corky.
What about that, Sparky?
You said it, Boog.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
How many shakes can you get from one disposable shake?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
No one makes a sharp, long-lasting disposable quite like
Saturday, Sunday.
How many shakes does your disposable give you?
Adios.
Michael Spinks, here's the announcement, has retained his title.
The presentation of the championship.
So Michael Spinks wins it by TKO. Slightly, Davey Pearl had to step in and stop it. I think Angelo's right, that left broke MacDonald's nose the way he reached for it and stayed down that time, although he did pop up, willing to go again as Muhammad Ali is there with Spinks in this proud moment for him. And he has come back to win, I'm sure, a fight that he probably would say is the toughest he has ever had, or for a long, long while, because this man simply refused to quit. You talk about the spirit of the pride of the Marines exemplified in Jim MacDonald.
Oh, I think that's sensational. I think not a quiet evening with Don King. It's been a great evening of boxing. Big surprises. Surprised the heck out of me. That's a real good-looking young fighter.
Exactly. What an exciting night of boxing. Boy, it was some great matches.
It's going to be a habit, you know. You have these unheralded boxers who don't have comparable records with the champions they are challenging. They come in and they put on a remarkable performance, as Jim MacDonald did tonight. As we said, there was no question on points as to who was going to win the fight, but you also knew from the second round on, there's no way this one would ever be decided on points. As Michael Spinks and MacDonald traded blow after blow. Spinks, believe me, was hurt earlier too, as you saw. MacDonald, of course, hurt the most frequently, and in the final analysis, he was hurt beyond continuing in this bout tonight.
Yeah.
But the heart of a lion. And this was just some of the punishment that this man, the challenger, had to endure.
He'll have to make a breakthrough here.
He'd lean in, come back for more.
Yeah, right straight up.
And then, as the left hand finally got through, the delayed reaction going down as Pearl separates them. And finally, Pearl, as we look at another angle of it, had enough and finally stopped the bout. But it was just remarkable all-out warfare, an all-out brawl here in Las Vegas tonight. Michael Spinks on his way to join us at ringside. Back to talk with him, but first let's pause for just a moment.
I know you. You're never in one place for very long. But you can still save on long distance. With Sprint, you can keep moving. Call from almost anywhere without getting stuck for up to $1.50 extra on credit card calls. You see, with Sprint, you don't pay anything extra, ever. You just save up to 70%. Sounds good to you, doesn't it? I told you I know you. Call Sprint. Find out about it.
Today, this car is a classic, but it costs more to maintain than it costs to buy. Brakes, engine work, rusting, 2 paint jobs. But now one part of this car costs nothing to repair, the transmission. When it went, I had it fixed at Lee Miles, and I chose their full auto ownership warranty. Smart, because now I won't have to spend another cent for transmission repairs as long as I own the car. And that'll be forever.
The D-Day Dynamite, and there was all kinds of dynamite certainly in that main event. A very happy, but I'm sure tired, Michael Spinks has joined me at ringside. What a brawl.
Oh, what a brawl. It was a good one. It was a definitely good one. I went in unknowing of Jim MacDonald, but I knew I had tough shooting from me. But I felt he was under a lot of pressure due to the fact that he was going against a number one guy. I say 0, because there ain't no number for me. I am it in light heavyweight division.
Well, you
He's a
proved that
tough guy.
again. He did,
Oh, yeah.
He did put you off balance, so he stung you a couple of
Hit
times.
me a couple of times, but he never had me dazed, no way. Because I pulled away on every punch he ever connected. I was in the flow of motion as he tried to throw. He went a good left hook, which I heard rumors on. Somebody told me use left hook, but nevertheless, that was not effective because I had my hands high all the time. But all the ones that are next, all the ones that want me, or I want them. And I know Larry Holmes is watching. I know he is anticipating on getting in the ring with me or letting me get in the ring with him. It don't matter. I'd be glad to fight you. And I know you want me out of condition. I know you want me in one day of work. That's all you want me then. But let me get in a little shape. I'll take you on. And I'm telling you, and you let Bush talk to you about everything. And I'm sure everything is put in the right place at the table. So, but I have to give a lot of praise to Jim MacDonald. Tough kid. I know that's. Now I know why they called Marines Leathernecks. And I had a brother, Leon was there. He brought me into the ring with the United States flag. And they all were I know why they represent our country so
Michael,
fine and well.
Let's take a little break now. Your record 27-0, and we'll come back here in just a moment.
All right. Good fight it was.
Montana. Hey, Marino. Great game, man. Oh, thanks. A draw play in the second quarter. Great choice.
You make a choice because it feels right.
Can I buy you one? It's the least you can do.
Diet Pepsi, 100% NutraSweet.
Here you go. Don't drop it.
100% taste.
See you, Dan. Joe, next year, I'm buying.
Diet Pepsi, the one-calorie choice of a new generation.
The Honda Motor Company has been improving transportation for over 30 years. There are Hondas that ride in the street, Hondas that ride in the dirt, and now, Hondas that ride on the grass. Introducing the Honda Lawn Tractor. Test drive one at your Honda Lawn and Garden dealer.
Don Chevrier back with you at ringside in Las Vegas with a very happy but obviously tired Michael Spinks. I know the story about Angela. Before you ask a question, I know you want to, about how the Holmes thing you turned down because there wasn't time to train. What happens now?
I don't know. I know he wants me in less than a week or two, but he ought to give me a little time so it can be a good showing. I know he don't want to break Marcel's record with a fluke fight. Yeah, fluke fights. You don't want that kind of recognition. Larry, beating up a little light heavyweight. Well, I'm willing to put on a little weight for you. And New York want to see it. All the big cities want to see it. Everybody in the world want to see it. And I have to say a special hello to my man, Mackie Shillstone. We did it, Mackie. I want you to know we did it. And I want Mom to know I prayed that you were here with me, Mom, and you guided me all the way.
Well, what are you going to do now? What would you do if Holmes decides that Carl Williams was too tough and you'll be tougher? He doesn't want to fight you. He retires.
I'll go to his home. I'll go to his home and pick it. I'll stage the picket in front of his home, saying that he's ducking the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Michael Spinks. And I'm sure he don't want that. I'll go down in Easton and stage a riot all over the place, saying that we won't Larry Holmes because he wants me out of shape. And I don't think that's a good way to fight anybody that's worthy.
Mike, will you stay at Larry's hotel?
I will if he will allow me that. I'm sure it'll be.
I tell you, mark of a champion tonight to me was that you knew this guy was a good whacker. Not only with the right hand, he was a good left hooker. But you were smart enough not to go one-hand puncher.
I had the best guys in the gym with me. I give all the honor and praise to them. A lot of honor and praise. Most of all the honor and praise goes to the good Lord Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior that brought me through. I prayed every night that he wouldn't let me have any trouble with this guy, and he didn't let me have a bit of trouble. And yes, all the teamwork that was put forth to help me get ready for this fight. All the BLP. And I say hello to everybody all over the world, all in St. Louis, New Orleans, Las Vegas, Philadelphia.
Eastern Pennsylvania. Eastern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Eastern Pennsylvania. Larry,
Michael, thank you. We're going to take a break here. We will right now. We'll come back in just a moment.
Well,